I got to tell you folks, this is going to be a rare occasion where I feel so compelled to deliver a message that I do it for my truck. Okay. I was looking around me at the post office yesterday, and I was looking at the markers on the floor, and they're all at 6 foot intervals. I'm looking around at everybody else wearing masks, which basically eliminates your ability to read people. It's very hard to read people when you can't see their face. Sunglasses, masks, they do that. It also hides people's identity. One of the reasons bank robbers use masks. What we see being used is actually sometimes exactly what bankers and outlaws used to use to hide their identity. Anyway, it became strikingly apparent, not that it wasn't before, but it really just dawned on me at that very moment, my God, this is being done to drive people apart. Plain and simple. The masks, the social distancing, the 6 foot rule, okay? Number one, we're physically separating people. Number two, we're emotionally separating people by eliminating humans' ability to interact with one another based on first impressions, like the look in someone's eyes when they see them and the expression on their face when they meet them, okay? It's all being taken away. That creates division, not unity, which they so vehemently say they want for this country. Bullcrap. Not buying it anymore, okay? And you're not going to continue to say it. Just like I'm not buying, some other things that have gone on. We'll give another example that America has seemed to completely have forgotten. Let me tell you a story about a man named Jeffrey Epstein. That man trafficked children, young children. Who knows how young some of them were? Pre-teens, okay? They were led through tunnels, they were kidnapped, they were taken from their families, the whole 9 yards. Whatever happened to them. Can't tell me for 1 second that it's okay that all that happened. By the way, it seems that nearly every one of the popular radical left members of this United States government or former members of it, like Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, why were they all so close to probably one of the most sadistic and prolific human traffickers and pedophiles that ever walked the face of this earth? Why is the Biden family connected to the Epsteins? And how, by the way, did Epstein kill himself in his jail? Well, he didn't kill himself in his jail cell. Someone killed him. It was an assassination because he was probably going to spill the beans for immunity and tell the whole story like it is. Ruining a lot of people, waking up America to the fact that these power-hungry lunatics in Washington, they don't stop at just gaining power and political office and influence over the country. They want more power. It's a sickness. That's why I say power-hungry maniacs. They're sociopaths, okay? They really are. And what is the ultimate type of control? I don't know. Maybe for them it's a young person who can't decide for themselves whether they want to do sexual things with you. Explicit things that I'm not even going to bring up because I don't want to think about them. They're so horrible. But I'll be a son of a bitch if I'm going to let those names of those children be forgotten. We haven't even found out what they were. Who were they? What would they have become? Who were their families? It's 110% unacceptable to me. All this happens right under our noses, with well-recognized people in government participating in whatever was going on, and the guy just gets whacked in his jail cell, is never heard from again, the whole story's forgotten. How is that okay? Where are the people asking why? I'm the guy that's asking why. Why are we not following our Constitution? Why did this whole Epstein thing fizzle out? Should have been the biggest story of the century. Why are we weakening America? There's an obvious intent to destroy people. People being united. People interacting with one another. Every single thing that you see that's being done in this country right now amounts to one thing, and it's to weaken the United States people, we the people, the citizens, and the only possible reason I can think of that you would want to weaken an entire population of people is so you can take them over and make them your subordinates. Change the way the government is run. Take it away from the people and give it to yourselves. Steal elections. the whole 9 yards. We're on to it. We're not going to stop. I'm not afraid of the Clintons' family. I'm not afraid of them assassinating me. Try it. It doesn't really worry me because I'm fighting for this country. I'm fighting for things to be right again. And I'm fighting so things like whatever the hell happened with Epstein doesn't happen again. And when it does, it's talked about. And justice is served. And people pay the price for doing this nonsense. Since when is America about getting back at the other side for having a difference in belief? Let's get back to center and say, you know what? We're all Americans. And you know what we don't stand for? We don't stand for people trampling our Constitution. We don't stand for sex with minors. We don't stand for human trafficking. We don't stand for fraudulent elections. And we certainly don't stand for a leader who can't put together a sentence who will be the demise of this country. This whole administration is going to be one big executive order, period. Because nothing, no policy that man wants to install will ever be agreed upon by anyone. Democratic, radical left allies versus the regular Democrats versus the Republicans. This country and this Constitution is in shambles. If it doesn't change, mark my words, we will not have a country to live in anymore that is called the United States of America. They'll name it something else. The laws will be completely changed, and you and your families will suffer. If they even allow us to live. We don't know. That's what the Constitution is there to protect. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. We're stripping away the document that protects the three most precious things you could possibly have as an American citizen. Wake up, America. We have to act now. My name is Jason Mariner, host of the Real Republican News Show and the founder of RealRepublicanNews.com. Get behind the cause. Start signing the petition. It will be available shortly. Stay tuned for more. Be well, everyone, and God bless.